and welcome back to another session of microorganisms, a friend or a foe. So guys, we are already done with your bacteria and fungi, and today we are going to discuss about protozoa and algae, their usefulness, their harmful nature of these microorganisms. So without further ado, let's get started with the first and the third type of microorganisms, that is protozoa. Yes, what are the characteristic features of protozoa, how it is beneficial to us and how it behaves the enemy to us. Yes, so protozoa. It's exactly a very primitive microorganisms. Very earlier times we came across the term protozoa. It's a very primitive type of organisms and of course microscopic. Yes, I told you microorganisms means that needs a microscope. So it's a microscopic microorganism called protozoa, and it's completely a very primitive type of microorganisms. And where can we find this protozoa? So this protozoa can be found in everywhere, guys. It can be found in water, it can be found in land and even in human body. Yes guys, this protozoa can be found anywhere. It is found in water, land, in human body. And you can give a number of examples of protozoa, your plasmodium, amoeba, paramecium, euglena. All these are examples of your protozoa. Yes, so what you are going to write in the characteristic features? It's completely primitive. Yes guys, it's found everywhere, land, water, human body. And the examples are amoeba, paramecium, E. coli, your plasmodium and euglena. Yes, so now let's see how it is useful to us. Yes, the first usefulness is that it helps in degradation of waste. And this point we already discussed in the last video, degradation of waste or decomposition of waste. When the dead rotten materials get decomposed by the microorganism, then obviously our environment will become clean. So this protozoa also participates in the degradation of the waste and help in making the environment clean. Yes, it decomposes the rotten materials. It acts upon the dead things and makes the environment clean of dead materials. Yes, and another important function is that this is largely being used in research industries. Yes, so these are the usefulness of protozoa. Harmful, of course, it also causes a number of diseases, and common of one of the disease we all know about is your malaria. Plasmodium is the very best example of protozoa which causes malaria. Yes, and it also causes amoebic dysentery, which is caused by a protozoa named Entamoeba histolytica. Yes, Entamoeba histolytica causes amoebic dysentery in large intestine. It is generally present in the large intestine of human body. And what does it cause? Amoebic dysentery, and name the protozoa which causes it. It's Entamoeba histolytica. Yes, remember, Entamoeba histolytica, which is present in the large intestine, causes your amoebic dysentery. Remember, plasmodium causes malaria. And Entamoeba gingivalis causes infection of the gums and leading to bad breath. Yes, so protozoa of course responsible for the bad breath. Yes guys, so Entamoeba histolytica, which is present in the large intestine, causes your amoebic dysentery. Entamoeba gingivalis causes your bad breath and gums. Infection of the gums, and of course plasmodium causes the malaria. And what is the main usefulness? It helps in degradation of the waste and mostly used in the research industry. It's a primitive type and can be found anywhere, land, water and human body. Number of examples: euglena, E. coli, paramecium, amoeba. Lots of examples you can give. Now let's move on to the fourth type of microorganism, algae, which I already told you. Yes, you have seen the algal bloom on the surface of the water. Almost all of us have seen it. Yes, so these are the algae, and it's generally found in fresh water as well as in salt water or marine water. And The most important point you have to remember regarding algae is that it may be single cell or many cell. It may be unicellular or multicellular. Which one? Algae. Yes. So algae may be single or many celled. And what are the usefulness of this algae? It helps in nitrogen fixation. What exactly nitrogen fixation is, we will discuss in the later part of the videos. And initially I have given you the idea of nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen is very important for the plant and it is present in the atmosphere. So the nitrogen fixation is carried out by algae. So another type of algae, that is chlorella. Yes, one of the algae called chlorella is rich in proteins and vitamins. Yes, this algae chlorella is rich in proteins and vitamins. Red algae is used for making agar. Agar is generally used for setting a medium. Yes, most probably in the labs. Yes, red algae is used as an agar. Then brown algae is rich in iodine and potassium. And seaweeds, yes, seaweeds are used for making manure, which is very helpful for the plants. And of course, a number of cosmetics, glass, polish, toothpaste uses algae. So lots of benefits are there from algae. It's rich in proteins, vitamins, your iodine, potassium. Seaweeds are used for making manures, cosmetics, toothpaste, glass. All these uses algae. Yes guys, chlorella is especially rich in proteins and vitamins. But what exactly the harmful nature of algae? So we all seen that algae on the surface of the water. If entire water is covered with algae, then how come the aquatic animals will survive? It's become very difficult to breathe inside the water for the other aquatic animals. So this is the main drawbacks of the algae. This is the main harmful nature of algae. And yes, since it releases loads of toxins which mix into the water, and if the other aquatic animals are going to take this water, definitely they are going to die. So this is what the harmful nature of algae. So now we are going to discuss about the various diseases caused by various microorganisms in a table form. So let's move on and see what it is. So guys, can you see this chart? Yes. Yes, this is a chart where we are going to discuss the various diseases caused by various organisms in humans. Yes, these charts will show you the number of diseases, the causative organisms and how they are actually transmitted. Yes, how do we get the diseases, either from air, water or contaminated food and water? What exactly is the reason of getting that type of disease? And what preventive measures we need to take to get protection from such type of diseases. So let's discuss the first type of disease which is seen in human body is tuberculosis. Yes, the first disease is tuberculosis and it's caused by bacteria. So which is the causative organism of tuberculosis? Of course, bacteria. And how do we get? Yes, by air. Suppose I can tell you one example. A person X is there. Yes, a person X is there and that person is suffering from tuberculosis. Yes, and in the meanwhile, another person Y is there. Both X and Y are close friends. Yes, both X and Y are close friends. They hang out together. And if the X coughs or sneezes without taking any handkerchief and all, then definitely that water droplets from that cough and sneezes will suspend in the air, and if the Y is going to breathe that air, then definitely the Y will also get the typhoid disease. Yes, so it's generally a communicable diseases. Communicable diseases means that can be easily spread from one person to another. So typhoid, this tuberculosis is exactly a communicable diseases which is caused by your bacteria. And how do we transmit it? It is transmitted by your air. Yes, it is easily transmitted by air. And what are the preventive measures we need to take care? Yes, that is we need to take care of our body by taking the BCG vaccine. Yes, tuberculosis can be treated by taking a vaccine which is called as BCG vaccine. Yes guys, the first disease. What is the first disease? Tuberculosis. Which is the causative organism which causes this tuberculosis? Of course, bacteria. How do it travels from one person to another person? Of course, by air. And we need to take the vaccine called BCG. So, tuberculosis, which vaccine? Come on. BCG vaccine. Tuberculosis, BCG vaccine is taken to prevent from tuberculosis. The second type of disease is, of course, chicken pox. We all came across chicken pox. And it's caused by virus, we know. Yes. And how do they transmit? By air and. Of course, you all came across your chicken pox. Yes, you are kept in a separate room. You are not being come in contact with other person. Your utensils, your kerchiefs and all are not used by the rest persons at the home. So you should avoid using infected person handkerchiefs, glasses, utensils, etc. Second disease. What is the first disease, guys? Tuberculosis. Who causes it? Who causes this? Bacteria. What is the mode of transmission? Air. How can we get protection from this tuberculosis? Of course, by taking BCG vaccine. Yes. The second type of disease is chicken pox, which is the microorganisms which causes chicken pox. Virus. What is the mode of transmission? Air. Yes. And avoid using infected person handkerchiefs and glasses. Okay. So now the third type of disease is measles and mumps. Yes, measles and mumps, which is again caused by virus. The mode of transmission is by air. And to get protection from these measles and mumps, you have to take vaccination. And the name of that vaccination is varicella. Yes. And polio, you know it. Polio, it is caused by virus and it can be transmitted either by air or by water, and prevention is by taking polio drops. Yes, swine flu, again caused by virus, by air, and again vaccination is required to treat the swine flu. The sixth type of disease is cholera and typhoid. Yes guys, cholera and typhoid caused by bacteria. And when we are going to take a contaminated food, contaminated water, which is already contaminated by the housefly, then definitely you are going to get the disease called cholera or typhoid. Yes, the things you have to keep in mind that you should maintain a perfect personal hygiene, sanitation habits, and you should always have boiled water to treat the cholera disease, to treat the typhoid disease. Since it is caused by your housefly, since it is caused by taking the contaminated food, contaminated water. So now next, malaria. Yes, of course, we have already discussed malaria is caused by a protozoa, plasmodium, and its main vector is mosquito. We know that mosquito, whenever we are getting bitten by a mosquito, then definitely we are going to have malaria disease. And preventive measures means you can use your mosquito nets, mosquito repellents. Always clean the stagnant water to avoid the breeding of mosquitoes. So these are some of the diseases you need to remember: the causative organisms, their mode of transmissions, and the various vaccines and preventive measures. Now let's see what are the various diseases caused in case of plants by various. Guys, now let's see the various diseases caused in various plants and by microorganisms. The first disease is citrus canker, and which is of course caused in citrus plants like your lemon, oranges, which are rich in citric acid. So citrus canker is caused in citrus plant, and who causes it? Bacteria, and the mode of transmission is by air. Yes. The second type of disease is red rot of sugarcane, which is caused by a fungi. Again, the mode of transmission is air. Third type of disease, tikka disease of groundnut, which is caused by fungi. Again, it is transmitted by air or by using the infected seed. Your groundnut may get the disease called tikka disease. And fourth one is your tobacco mosaic, which is caused by TMV and by insects. Yes. The fifth one, smut disease of rice. smut disease of rice. Actually, we can see some marks over the rice also. Yes, so that is exactly caused by fungus, and the mode of transmission is by air. Yellow vein mosaic of lady's finger. You have seen lady's finger turning yellow. The leaves of lady's finger turning yellow. That's all because of a virus, and it's mostly transmitted by insects. So guys, I think you understood the various diseases caused in humans and also in the plants. The most important thing is that you have to remember the names of the diseases, the causative organisms, and the mode of transmission. Yes guys, in the next video, we are going to discuss about food. Yes, it's going to be very quite interesting video regarding food and food preservation. Yes guys, see you soon. Bye.